welcome to you from Bemis Crafty Corner, and today I'm going to show you how to do this really quick. This is the perfect size box for the calendar for the project of the month. So if you want to give this one as a gift, I am going to show you how to build this box, and pretty easy on this one, guys. It's easy peasy, not that hard. We're using the same technique that we used on the Harry Potter ornament box. So we're going to be using the same reinforced side lid, basic box bottom kind of thing, and I'll show you how to dress it up a little bit. I am going to get you a list of supplies, so I'm going to get all of that together and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I promised you this was going to be an easy one. So pretty simple here. You're going to need 2 pieces of 8 by 11 inch cardstock. So take some 8.5 by 11 and trim it down to 8 by 11. So no 8.5. Take that 1/2 inch off the end and you're ready to go. You're going to need some glue on this one, a scoreboard, a scoring tool, your bone folder, some fussy cutting scissors, and then you're going to want like some lace, some trim, ribbon, maybe some elastic cording, something like that. Pretty easy on this one, guys. We're going to start with the first piece of cardstock, and since this is going to be the base of the box, I'm using 110-pound cardstock here because I want it to be thick, you know, thick. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by scoring this one 2 inches all the way around. So 2 and turn, 2 and turn, 2 and turn. 2 and 2. Now this one's going to be deeper than the calendar, but that's okay because we want to be able to put, you know, like tissue paper or something in there. Now, on this piece, you cut off a strip. Take that strip and set it right there. Or if you have your jig from the last box, use your jig, okay? And then you're going to take your cardstock that you're using as your top piece, and you're going to put it up against that jig. Okay? And then we're going to score this one twice. You're going to score this one at 1 inch and at 2 inches. You're going to turn it, and you're going to do that on all 4 sides. So again, you're going to put your little piece of extra paper in there. 1 inch. Again at 2 inches. And this is scrapbook from like a cardstock. So it's a little bit thicker than just paper, and we want that, okay? Again at 1 and at 2. Last time, put our little shim in there. At 1 and at 2. Alright, so we're done with our scoreboard. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this for the moment. We're done with our scoring tool, so we'll get rid of that. We're going to get out the bone folder, and what we're going to do is we're going to fold all of these on our score lines, and we're going to burnish them. We're going to do this for both the top of the box and the bottom of the box. Make sure that we get these all burnished, and then we're going to do some cutting. Yes, you knew there was going to be some cutting involved, right? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get all of these folded and burnished for both my lid and my bottom piece, and I will be right back. Alright, so we have the bottom of our box. Let's do this one first because it's the easy one. So on this one, all we're going to do is we're going to cut right up that score line to the score line. Okay? So we're going to make like a flap. We're going to wedge this flap to the score line. We're going to wedge this over here as well. And we're just going to do that on both sides. So we're going to cut up this one. Wedge the tab, not the side piece, okay? Wedge the tab, wedge the tab. So it looks like this. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, okay? So we're just going to cut up the score line. Wedge. Wedge the outside. I think I can do that wedge a little deeper. There we go. And then up this score line. Wedge this out. I'm going to wedge this one over here out. Okay. Now, at this point, if you have them, this is a good place to use some clamps or some paper clips. If you don't have clamps, paper clips works just as well. And I'm going to do this one using paper clips today so that everybody can see that. If I can find my paper clips. My desk ate them. No, it didn't. I already had them out. So I have some paper clips here. We'll use some of these red ones because they'll show up nice on here. So all I'm going to do is take some glue. And remember, I'm going to put glue on the flap, not on the side panel, because if I put the glue on the side panel, then I don't know if I've got it in the right place or if it's going to, you know, be too much. So I'm going to put some glue here. And then I'm going to stand this up. I'm going to bring this edge to the fold. And then I can put a paper clip on there to hold that for a second. And I'm going to do that on every one of these. I'm just going to be putting my glue on my flap. Right on the edge there. And then I'm going to line up this line with the fold. Hold that with a clip, and I'm going to do the last two up here. Get it up, and it does make it easier to glue that before you bring the last one up, since you know, it's going to be a little bit of a tight fit there. Alright, I'm going to set that aside and let that dry, and we're going to move on to the next part, which is going to be the lid. Now this is the back side of my lid. This is my front. This is my back. We're going to do some kind of different cuts here, guys. Let me get my black marker here so we can see this. So we really want to make this, this, and this go away. Okay, we need to angle this a little bit and wedge this one. All right, and then this piece needs to be wedged and wedged. So you cut in here to that first fold there, and then just cut straight up to that fold. All right, then starting out here, go ahead and wedge to that corner. All right, then we're going to turn this. We're going to wedge and cut this away. We're going to cut this off, and we're going to wedge this piece. So you have a little flap, two big pieces, two big pieces. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to do it here. Okay, so there's my first line. So I'm going to cut to the line, up to the line, wedge in. Okay, over here, wedge, remove, remove, wedge. Turn and do it again. At an angle, straight up. Come out here, angle to the corner. Okay? Turn this, wedge in, straight up. Angle and remove. So I'm going to do this on all 4 sides. Until I have basically a tab and a side rail with 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 a tab. Okay? So once I have that, this next part is pretty easy. We've done this one before. We're going to put glue on the tab. We're going to bring the tab in, making sure that the fold matches up to the outside line here. Nice corner. Do the other side. And this one. This corner. And the last one. All right. And then we're going to add glue to our long tabs that are hanging out here. And we're going to fold those in. And again, this is one of those places where you can put, you know, some paper clips on to hold as you move around. Now, I like to do opposite sides, so I'm going to do this part next. And then I'm going to do my outsides. I just like to do the short side first. To me, it just makes it easier, but it is entirely up to you. Fold that in. Clip on there. And then I'm going to do this last one. All right, I'm going to give this all just a few minutes to dry, and then I'll be right back, and we'll show you how to get your calendar in here and how to decorate this to make it your own. All right, so I have my box base. I have my lid. I got some ribbon out. I do have a little piece of tissue paper here that I'm just going to fold roughly into quarters. Boy, this is the hardest part. All right. Get my little bit of tissue paper. Put that in there, just like that. And then I'm going to take my calendar. fits best in the box if you just let it set on do its thing, okay? I'm just going to put that over there, and then I'm going to put on the lid. Now it'll stay on just like that, or if you want to decorate it up a little bit of ribbon. Just kind of rough fit this on here. And there you go. A little gift box for your calendar. It fits perfectly. It's going to look great as a gift. Just, you know, stinking cute. And if I wanted to, I could just punch out a little label and just add a little label here with a little piece of string or something, or just tie it right into my knot, you know, to my best friend, whoever I want to give that to, okay? So that's it, guys. That is the quick box for the calendar. If you have any questions, as always, go ahead and reach out to me. I will leave the cutting and score directions in the description box below. I hope that you enjoy this one. Great little box. It measures about 2 by 7 by 4, roughly. 2 by 7 by 4, so 2 inches tall, 7 inches long, 4 inches wide. So a nice size box, and again, it has that nice reinforced lid on it. As always, guys, if you haven't done so already and you're new here, go ahead and hit the red button for me and subscribe, like me, ring my bell, and share me with all of your friends. Your friends can be my friends can be your friends, our friends can get to be friends, and you know, that's what a community is about, guys. Until the next time, please stay safe. Bye-bye.